Alright, man. So let's talk about confidence, bro. This video is about confidence that conquers addiction. How do you build confidence, right? In the area of trying to stop smoking weed, trying to stop vaping, trying to stop smoking cigarettes. How do you build confidence that you can? Now, why should you listen to me? Which is a realistic question. Why should you listen to me, bro? Now, I used to smoke for 7 years, man. I was 7 years chronically smoking, and a few years after, into those 7 years of smoking, I started vaping, and so I also developed a bit of a vaping dependency. I was also smoking cigarettes here and there, and I had a little bit of a cigarette dependency as well. I used to tell myself every day I'm gonna stop smoking, and I didn't stop, right? I used to tell myself I used to tell myself between March and June that I'm gonna stop smoking, and I did exactly the opposite. And so I'm the person right here who had to build confidence from level zero. I'm gonna tell you how to build confidence, how to build enough confidence to get to a place where you can overcome addictions in your life. Confidence to conquer addiction. Apply these tips, man, because they really, really help. How do you build confidence from level zero, like me, if that's where you're at? And I'm going to tell you right now, there's two things that are very important right now, especially building it from level zero. And that's number one, the people that you hang around. Who you hang around is crucial for your confidence, especially when it's on level zero, especially self confidence, right? Self confidence is the ability to trust yourself. So if you have zero self confidence and you hang around people that affirm this belief about yourself, you hang around people that take away confidence, not give confidence, it's going to be very damn near impossible to build confidence when you hang around people who steal confidence, right? So here's the story. I wanted to stop smoking weed, right? And not even this year alone, but even last year I wanted to stop smoking weed. But last year I used to hang around different people than who I hang around this year. And so last year, man, I used to smoke weed every morning, and I used to hang around a bunch of stoners as well, man. And I used to tell this one guy, bro, in the group, I used to tell this one guy, listen, I'm gonna stop smoking weed and I'm gonna become great one day, which is probably what you also envision for yourself. But going back to the story, I told this guy that, and this guy, let's call him Blue, right? Blue was a hardcore smoker, bro. He smoked way more than I did at the time, and he actually kind of pressured me into smoking like tobacco and cigarettes as well. And so I used to tell Blue, like, man, I'm gonna start smoking. And Blue used to look at me and be like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're a fiend. And you can think, but he's just joking. It's just playful, like banter or whatever. But these words get to you, especially when your confidence is here, right? It's like you almost take in whatever affirms the current beliefs that you have. And my current beliefs, as even though I was hopeful to stopping to smoke, my current beliefs was that I probably can't, right? I probably can't, or else I wouldn't be sitting with him at 8 a.m. in the morning smoking weed. And so I didn't stop, right? This was about September last year. I only stopped smoking in June this year, right? So my confidence was at an all-time low. And so the people that you hang around, bro, are so important because you might be in a space where you smoke with a bunch of other smokers or a bunch of other people with who just don't know how to be human. And so every time you have a goal, they laugh at you or they talk down at you, especially when it comes to conquering addiction because they haven't seen it being done, right? Nobody they know has ever conquered an addiction, right? It's only something that they hear about on TV, or even if they hear about it on TV. And so they don't see the possibility. And so every time you come in with the idea of stopping to smoke, they just talk down on you and they kind of strip you of hope. And so that's why the tip number one that I have is to surround yourself with people who support your goals, who support your mission. Because when you come to those people and you tell them, listen, I want to stop smoking, they'll be like, yes, do it. I believe in you. You can do it. And guess what? Very rarely will you meet those type of people, which is why you should actually become those type of people. But what I'm trying to say is either hang around those type of people or don't hang around anybody at all. Don't even rather be alone, rather be a loner, be somebody who just has nobody other than having people that just don't even support you, that don't even help you become better. So be alone rather, right? Be alone and watch videos like this that give you hope, right? We are the people that I would rather say, surround yourself with digital communities of people that have conquered this addiction. And so do that. Be around people that support you. Watch YouTube videos of people that support you. Watch YouTube videos of people that have conquered the addiction and they're telling you how to do it. They're telling you that it's possible. Like me, 7 years straight, I used to smoke. And here I am today, 100 days clean, damn near 97. So that's tip number one, people. The people that you surround yourself with is very important. As humans, we are social creatures. We learn from others. We like to blend in with other people. So blend in with the right people, right? Blend in with the people that bring you up, that lift you up, and that support you. Number two is tasks. Now I'm gonna tell you exactly how these tips link back to the main thing, which is confidence. So number two is tasks. Small tasks. Do small things. Small bare minimum things to build your confidence. Make your bed. Boom. Make your bed. That builds confidence, bro. Read one page in a book. One page. One sentence. Pray for 10 seconds. And so you overcome these small tasks. You scratching off these little small tasks that you want to have involved in your day. And what it helps with is it builds confidence, because if you can get something small done, you can slowly increase it and get something bigger done, something bigger done, and something bigger done. So how does this relate to addiction, right? So if you are trying to overcome addiction, guess what? You set a small task of making your bed, of going off for a run, doing 5, 10 push-ups, and you doing these tasks makes you think, if I can do 10 push-ups, then I can go the next hour without smoking. If I can take a cold shower, I can definitely say I'm not gonna smoke. If I can make my bed, I'm definitely not gonna smoke. What I'm trying to say is that in small tasks being completed, it builds confidence to being able to conquer addiction. Because many of times you find yourself in a place where you're not confident in fighting your addiction, because you have done nothing in your life that builds confidence. And I'm saying that because that's exactly the person that I was, right? I had no reason to be confident in myself because there was nothing going right in my life. And so I just did small things, right? I took a cold shower. I went out for a run. I made my bed. I read my Bible. I said a prayer, at least a 5 second prayer, being grateful. Okay, God, thank you. And it works. So those two tips, people and tasks. Simplify the tasks, spend time around quality people or no one at all. And it builds confidence, because other people can give you confidence based on how they speak to you, which is why I'm telling you that you're important. You have potential. You are a conqueror. You're a fighter. And that's why you're going to conquer this addiction. Literally. Like, bam.